Y'all ready?
Yeah.
Oh man, goddamn, DJ Sean,
Why would you
let's
fuck
get
with me?
high.
How could you fuck with me? Why do you fuck with me?
So we here back on the AP show, and we got
Celebrity shit.
yeah. So how'd you guys like first start off?
When I lived out when I lived out in LA, I was kicking it with my homie Darius, like D-Bang.
Who's
And,
D-Bang?
D-Bangs. He's a rapper from AZ. He's the nigga who made Thick Niggas and Anime Titties.
Huh?
And that shit went gold. That shit blew actually.
Yeah.
But I think someone told you. What they tell you?
It was like, hey bro, I was sending my song out on Snap, and I was like, hey bro, I know D-Bank's manager, and they sent me his Snap, and then I added him, and we started talking, and now we're here.
Yeah, he used to like send me messages all the time and shit. Like he would send me like his music, and I'd be like, dog, like why you sending me this? Like what do you keep sending me this for? And then like he was like, is it good? Is it good? And I wasn't listening to it actually at first. I just wanted him to leave me alone, so I was like, yeah, this is cool. This is cool. And then like one day I actually listened. I was like, oh, this shit is actually hard. Like,
Yeah.
So
Yeah. So how'd you get the name? You know what I mean? How'd you figure out a name? Celebrity shit. You know what I mean?
Me and this man Eli, we always want to talk about something. Like we didn't really have nothing to do. And so Eli, I think it was Eli who first came up with it. It was always like we make songs used to be like celebrity shit. And then I had like one of my EPs called that, and then I renamed it with the first. Like I first had this celebrity shit, and then it kind of just took off from there.
So you called your track Celebrity Shit?
Yeah, I had my.
And that's how you got the.
That's how we really started rocking with it. And then we talked to Chris. We had all met Chris, and we was trying to come up with like a good name. And we was just like, cause me and Eli was still saying like celebrity shit all the time. Like we was just getting started with it. And Chris had the idea, like, why don't we just use celebrity shit and just start off with that? So that's how we started using it.
Yeah. So how do you guys recruit people for your collective?
they actually all knew each other.
Really?
Yeah, cause I think it was him, and like Gabe, one other person. He couldn't be here, but they all knew each other and they all made music within each other. And I was like, well, since they're all three homies, I can't just like.
So like, what's the story between how you all first met?
I don't know.
Me and Eli, we go pretty far back. Like we was super cool. Like I met this dude in like 7th grade, but we not gonna talk about that whole situation. And so we met, and then we was kicking it, and it was like, man, I don't know, I had to still be in 7th grade or something. And we just somehow got beats pulled up, and then we were like, I was like, let's make a song. So I took out this, we had the, back then I had like this little laptop, and so it was like my school laptop actually. So we pull up the beats on the school laptop, I get an aux cord, and I get a JBL speaker. So I play the beats off this JBL, and I would use my phone, and I would get on voice memos, so I would play the beat, and that's how we like first started off of JBL and like voice memos. And so, and then Eli knew Gabe from when he went to middle school with him, and then Eli moved. But so Gabe started making music, and Gabe's first song had like overnight 16K for like his first song, and it did good. So
This is Eli, right?
This is
Okay, yeah.
Eli always had been doing his thing. Like he wrote some song back when he was like 7.
Yeah. So Chris was talking about you the other night. He said that your mom used to work for J-Lo or something?
She wrote a song for J-Lo a long time ago, but she used to be a singer.
So did she ever inspire you to like keep doing great?
Yeah, cause like her and all my uncles make music, and then I don't think they make music anymore. But she was the one who was like really like taking off her shit, and then she like stopped making music to like have me.
Yeah.
So like I kind of took it as like being thankful for her. Like she could have had a way bigger career than she did, but she stopped it all to give me a better life. So like I feel like it's kind of my responsibility to kind of keep going with the music.
Yeah. So when did you record your first song?
My first song was I was like 7. We're not done.
He has it. Hey, you should play it.
I'm not playing that.
Oh, is that the school bus?
Yeah, it's loud.
Where do you guys usually record at? Do you guys have like a designated spot for the whole collective
Topher
work?
spot.
It's fun. And sometimes me and Eli have mics at our own house whenever we just
Oh, okay.
Throwing the house and stuff.
He has like his own studio though. Like he's got like a booth and everything.
It's just gone.
So how'd you make your first song?
It was with Eli and
Okay.
we was just like, let's make a song. So I called my boy up, Nico, and he was like, because I knew he had a mic, so I was like, next time we kick it, bring it over, and we gonna make a song. And I still have that song, but I ain't gonna do that to myself. I don't want to be disrespectful to myself because that's just terrible.
Yeah.
But yeah, the first song, it was like January 2018 or something, or maybe 17, but it was a very long time ago.
Yeah. So I was about to say. So what's new? So,
I've been working on stuff. Me and Kurt just dropped something on all platforms. It's called Love Sick. But I've been working. I'm gonna drop something soon. I don't know when I'm gonna drop it yet. But we're working on the Celebrity Shit EP. We're just gonna have however many songs from all the artists in the group. So it's like me, all of us, other than the producers. Like we have David and Topher working on beats for us. And so we working on all that. And then we're gonna drop it. I don't know how many songs it's gonna have, but it's gonna have all us and then Nick and Gabe, but they're not here right now. So we all been trying to throw something on that EP and get it dropped, and just trying to get it around the city as much as we can.
yeah. So have you guys thrown any shows yet?
No, for
We
sure.
got one March 21st.
Yeah, we got a show coming up.
Okay. So what made you come up with the event?
When I lived so I recently moved back from LA. I was telling you this the other night, and when I lived in LA, a lot of people made fun of me for being from like Kansas City, Missouri, and shit like that. They're like, imagine being from Kansas and being proud of that. And I was like, damn, like y'all don't know anything about us, and that shit like it made me like proud to be from Kansas City. And when I got back, like my homie Ike Suave, he's a rapper too. He's the one who put me on like the whole music scene in Kansas City. He's hard as fuck. Like if you don't know him, you should look him up.
Okay.
Like I was like, nobody in Kansas City no one talks to each other. Like we all want to charge people for like stupid shit, or like we send our money to like LA or New York and stuff like that. So like we need like an event to bring us all together so we can all collab and like get our collective minds set together. So that's like what sparked the idea. And then I was like, well, I want as many artists like as possible. So I started like hitting people up. And at first it was actually D-Bangs. He was gonna be the headline. And another rapper named Afro. But we moved away from that and then just made it like straight up just like straight Kansas City. So we're trying to get a lot of people on board.
Yeah. So you want to give out any names that are gonna be performing that night?
Yeah, it's a gang of if y'all know any, like start naming them off the top of your head.
I remember you telling me about Bino.
Bino, yeah.
CTV
Bino's
Bino.
popping up.
All my people know about Bino, so you know. If you're listening to this right now, you know Bino.
Yeah, we got everyone in here.
We got this dude named Young Eli coming out. This dude named Cash Drops, Kurt.
That's everyone in here. So we got everyone in here. We got Bino, Rare Juice, Leco Keys. We got other people like that. Is Ike popping out?
Yeah.
100 Bass popping out too.
HB, Young, what is it? Young Mad.
Young Mad, that nigga hard.
Alright, yeah, we got Ike Suave. We got a rapper named KP. My homeboy AJ, Roman, Damo, Slew, Young Exotic. He's actually right there. It's my homie Ronnie. Come here.
Come here.
Yeah.
Is this in the what?
This is.
Oh yeah, it is in the I'm high as fuck.
Damn. Yeah.
It's cool.
This is Young Exotic. He's popping out too. What's your Spotify like? Apple Music and shit.
Young Exotic.
And then we got Gabe, HB, Eli. This dude named Elijah and his crew are popping up too. They're like they're a little bit older, but they move around. So it's like Be Quiet, and like Jetpack Johnny. He's from St. Louis actually. Him, a dude named Spaz 996, and Truce. Those three are coming from St. Louis.
Yeah.
Jojo Ali, Bino, my homeboy Silence. We got Rare Juice, Cash Drops, Victor. I think he's a part of Bino's squad too. A dude named Jensen Parker. So
Sounds lit. You know, you got a lot of people.
yeah.
You know. So are you going to throw any more future events instead of that? You know what I mean? Like,
Maybe.
after that.
I'm working with 103.3. We're trying to figure out if we can get like an open mic set up or some shit like that.
Yeah.
For people to come out to.
So do you have any big names looking at your management, you know, your collective?
What do you mean?
Like, I remember you told me, like you said when we were Fox 4 when they were talking about you can go on the radio and and broadcast your stuff.
Yeah, I've been talking to like 103.3. They've been helping me out a lot. I actually just got the call back from them today. They are gonna let me they're gonna let me go on. I think it's gonna be the night one too. Originally it was gonna be the morning, so more listeners. And then like outside of that, I mean, 98.1. I've been trying to work with them. They're like a talk radio, but they're like their crowd probably doesn't listen to rap, but like I'm gonna try and get them on like we're trying to network. That's all I can think of right now.
Yeah, so I wanted to like dedicate this part of the section just to like Pop Smoke because he recently just died today. So I wanted to ask everybody like, what's their favorite song from Pop Smoke? If you guys have one.
Dior.
Dior was the first one I listened to.
Because to be honest, I never listened to his music like that. You know what I mean?
I wasn't a huge Pop Smoke fan.
Yeah, exactly. But I knew he was coming up though. You know what I mean?
I actually really rock with Pop Smoke. So like Dior, Foreigner, like Welcome to the Party. Yeah, I really rocked with that. That shit sucks.
Yeah. So what do you consider the most tragic death so far in 2020?
Kobe.
Kobe.
By far.
Definitely.
By far.
But I feel like for actually, Juice WRLD was last year, right?
Yeah.
Wait, he was?
Yeah, the singer was last year.
Oh yeah. Oh shit, that means we only have two.
Yeah, but still.
That's good.
The other ones don't really impact me as much because like Kobe was like a really performance on it, and then like so it was a hard possible I didn't really listen to it. But Juice WRLD was a big inspiration for me. So even though it's not this year, I said that's the biggest.
He loved Juice. Like everybody say he sounded like Juice WRLD too. Actually.
Yeah.
That man.
Juice WRLD is the GOAT.
Kobe.
Can we?
I don't know about that.
You don't think so?
Nah. Andre 3000.
So who in here thinks? Who in here thinks Juice WRLD is the GOAT? We'll start from here. And we'll go.
Thank you. Thank you.
Nah. I won't say he's the GOAT, but I say he probably, at least for like my generation, is probably him and X are the most influential. I say, and the most versatile.
I think he has a whole lot of talent. Like he was real talented, and he could make good songs. Like I used to listen to him all the time. I ain't gonna lie, like he was good. I really rocked with him, but I don't think he's the GOAT necessarily.
Okay. So who do you consider the top 5 GOATs? Let's start from
J. Cole's definitely in there.
J. Cole.
Andre 3000. Yeah, my bad.
Andre 3000. Cause you know, like, he's just the GOAT.
Yeah.
He do everything. He invented a lot of shit too. That like a lot of people don't realize how much Andre's actually impacted the game.
J. Cole, Kendrick, A$AP Rocky, and low-key, Kanye.
I like that. A lot of people leave Kanye out.
I think Kanye's building Nicole.
Say,
You don't think
one more
so?
time?
He's building Nicole.
Oh, I thought you said he was bigger than Cole. I was like, wait, hold on, J. Cole, like.
Kanye's the GOAT. He's just
Well,
weird,
bigger,
bro.
but I thought he was like higher on the list than Cole.
Nah. So who's your top 5 GOATs?
Andre 3000 is definitely number 1.
Okay.
Then I'd probably say J. Cole. Probably Odyssey. Odyssey's a rapper from the DMV. A lot of people don't know about him, but I fuck with his music heavy.
Want to talk about your man Doom?
I don't know if Doom is in my top 5 though. Doom is hard as fuck, man. I really fuck with Method Man actually. Yeah, I fuck with Method Man. And who would number 5 be? I can't even. I don't know. I don't know who I would put at number 5. Maybe Kanye. But then like, you have Kid Cudi. I don't know. Like.
Thing is, Chris could probably talk about this all day.
Yeah, I'm trying not to. Yeah, like I have a lot of thoughts running through my head right now.
It's okay, so we can move on. So, what's your top 5 GOATs?
Kendrick. I got Kendrick, Cole, I got Ye in there. And it's not one person, but NWA that could count. I'll put them in there. And then my fifth people gonna be tripping, but it's Tyler the Creator. For the sole reason. Then this is in no order, but he be doing his own production, like he make his own beats, and he be putting the vocals, like all that shit is just his, and like Igor did real good, and it was like a good album, like it was experimental. It's not like none of his other stuff, but it was still good, and it was like it should have won. It didn't win album of the year.
Nah.
It should have though.
It got best rap album.
You know.
Oh, it did. You right.
I got a story to tell you after the interview, but let's hold that. So, what's your top 5 goats?
Alright, no order. Let's go Kendrick. I gotta throw Drake in there. Dude, Drake is Drake. I'll go with Tyler. Cole. And
Number 5 is hard.
For real.
Number 5 is tough.
Cuddy an honorable mention, bro. He's good.
Wale.
Hell no.
Wait, nah, hey.
This
No,
is
sir.
Meek Mill.
Oh,
I got him in there. I'm throwing him in
Niggas
there.
tough.
Okay, so what's your top 5 goats?
You already know. J. Cole. I'm gonna say Drake. Kendrick. I'm gonna put Comethazine in there because
bro,
listen,
hell no.
That's what I saw him live.
We did go. He good, but is he a goat?
You went to the Granada?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, we was there.
I made him laugh, bro. Yeah, because he was like, fuck Demi, and I was like, fuck that bitch. And then like, he went, huh, and then like just walked away. I knew he was laughing at my shit, bro. Like, I knew it was because of me. Like, my homie like is bigger fan of me. My homie's a bigger fan of me, and he was sitting right next to me, and he was all like, man, bro, like, that actually happened. So I got an eyewitness, bro. I got an eyewitness to everything, bro.
I got thrown all the way up. Me and were standing together.
Yeah, people were fighting, bro.
They fought.
It was this dude's first pit. He ain't never been in the pit. I threw him into it, and I just see dude fly.
I was terrified.
bro went like 30 feet across the room.
There was 3 bitches. There was 3 different girl fights because Comethazine pointed out one, and I saw 2 happen before the show. 2 happened during Comethazine and 1 before. And then when the mosh pit was happening, some dude started swinging on everybody for some reason. I had to pull my little homie out. I was like, bro, this dude's swinging, bro. I was like, I hope you don't come over here.
The one thing about that concert I ain't never gonna forget, you know how it's like the pit and there's like the little, like the stairs and then there's like another little like section, it's like the rail.
I was back there, yeah.
You was, bro?
Yeah.
I turned around, it was like right behind us. And there was these 2 little kids there. And I swear they had to be like 7, bro. And they're just perched up on the railing and they're just like watching the show, dog.
They weren't moving at all.
No, bro.
They got that Comethazine vibe, bro. I'm telling you. And then he was all like, oh, what song y'all want me to play and all this and that. And I was like, man, he hella fuck with us, you know what I mean? Because like some people would just be like, I'm gonna play my set and I'm out. But like he was like, man, what y'all want to hear? 50 bars.
That's tough.
I wanted to hear 50
Man,
bars.
bro, that's how you know he's the GOAT, because
Right.
he goes for his people.
No.
And he deadass said, he was like, man, I fuck with KC, all this and that, and then left.
I don't make him the GOAT though, like the GOAT.
Like most
That's not a light
He's
term.
about,
You can't just-
he's about to drop an album, bro, like
That
less
don't
than a
make him
month
the GOAT.
probably, whenever it drops.
Oh, y'all here? Oh, my bad. I'm interrupting.
Huh?
I'm interrupting.
Yeah, we're part of the interview. It's cool.
My bad.
So,
I think that he a GOAT just because like he could do the same shit in each album and still be equally as fire. Like it's just like a certain way.
happens with so many people, Eli.
He just.
You act like Grizzly's albums ain't all good.
But his be I don't know, because after
Bro,
a while.
shut up.
After a while,
Man,
he
Come at this
Who
go.
did you put in your top 5?
so
Who
many
did you put in your top 5?
Topher, who's your top 5?
I left Lil Wayne.
Logic.
He don't listen to rap.
I gotta say it.
Look,
So what's your top 5 GOATs?
Ain't nobody gonna like me for this.
he didn't
I'm not
listen to J.
mentioning
Cole till
Drake,
like
I'm
a
not
couple
listening-
weeks ago.
Yeah, that's true.
Like-
he did put me, cause like
Lil Wayne
I
in
missed
Putting
a
someone on
big-
J. Cole in 2019, that's crazy.
Come
I
on,
missed-
man.
Yeah, I was pretty late on Cole too. Until
Were you?
No Role Models, when that came, it was a Halloween party, and I was like, why is all these bitches singing to it? Yeah, that was crazy. So always ask all the people I interview, mostly like just artists, you know what I mean. So did you ever get inspired?
Yeah.
Oh my bad.
I was like, damn.
I didn't know if you was gonna go or not.
So, yeah.
So what's your top 5 goats?
Man.
Imagine Dragons.
Cause like, I miss like a big part of like people coming up in rap, cause I kind of like dropped rap for a little bit and try to like expand my like listening. So when I hop back on, I missed a whole bunch of stuff that everybody caught. So one of the first people I probably hopped on was X. His older stuff. He's like, I mean, I think he's a very conscious writer. So he's definitely like probably number 1. Number 2 is probably John Bellion. Not many people know. Yeah, bro. Hey, don't play with me, bro. He produces everything he makes, dog. All right.
What was it?
Trumpets.
What was it, like New York song?
Yeah, New York Soul.
Yeah, I like that song. I ain't gonna lie, I like that song.
He got like
And then
1 and 2.
Part 2.
He got
Third
like
is
1 and
probably
2. And then
Saint
after
John.
that, it's all like Disney Channel, like Diddy Vibes. Like,
Fourth, probably Cole. Just because I haven't gotten to like expand enough.
at least it's in your top 5, but
St. John.
I don't know if I would count St. John as a rapper. That's
He's
like
definitely a rapper.
That's like he's in the same line as like Scar-Lord though, ain't he? Like
No, not
What?
at all, bro.
No?
He's not
He the one who like
No,
can't
he's
sing here.
He's a singer ass nigga.
No.
He like
fifth.
Man,
fifth
rap is like
probably
different now.
fifth is probably T Grizzly. Just because no.
That was so random, but yeah.
I know. I know. It's
like
very
20
like.
First
The
Dog
big-
is my favorite song.
big-
Oh yeah.
I was actually about to mention First Day Out though, because bro, that's the song that like got me on his stuff.
So what's your favorite song though?
That's how I got to put on to him was first.
I
Yeah,
think that was
I
everybody.
think that was dead ass
Video?
everybody. That's how they found out about him.
It's because LeBron James made that
First Day
video.
Out, Kodak.
I didn't even know that.
Nah.
But yo, the reason First Day Out is like my favorite. Like you got to think about the production too, because like, bro, seriously,
But
because
no,
like
yeah,
once
very,
you're in, like once like you figure out producing and everything, you start to listen to like instruments and then switch up to things like that. That's why I have a lot of respect for that song.
But when's the last time you listened to T Grizzly? Because his newer shit is way better than. I mean, First Day Out is a classic. Like this shit's fire, bro.
Well, no, I know, but you asked what my favorite song was.
Okay.
Damn.
Shut you up.
Yeah.
So so I always ask all my artists. So like, you ever get influenced by any artists in the game, like big time artists?
I think probably Juice, X, and Cole are probably my biggest inspirations as far as rap. Mainly Juice and X because they were so versatile, and like a lot of my melodic shit that I make is like I don't even realize it, but like it's very heavily influenced by Juice WRLD, and it's like once you like. It's different, like, when you're just listening to the music, but when you start making it, you kind of understand. It just gives you a different outlook on how everything is made, and you have a deeper appreciation for it. And so I say Juice and X, probably.
Yeah. So who are you ever get inspired by top artists?
So, by inspiration, are you talking about like
Inspiration you use to get into your music.
So, I'd say this is probably gonna be weird, but Lil Mosey, Polo G, and Juice WRLD.
So who would you consider like your most influential artists to like be a part of your music?
Probably the same with them, like Juice and X and stuff. But like, I can't make music like them if that makes sense. Like,
I feel what you're
I
saying.
can try and do it, but like, it's not gonna ever like come as like close to Eli's music. Like, everyone be like, bro, you sound like Juice WRLD. Like, I can't get influenced like that. But, like, there's people who've like, I've listened to like T Grizzly songs and be like, yeah, I'm gonna go make a song right now. Like, trying to make like hard shit like him, but I wouldn't say like I really got like a direct influence on.
Like, who do you consider your most influential artists for your music?
Probably the same with them, like Juice and X. Like, I don't have like, they can't be like a direct influence because I can't make music like them. But I'll hear stuff from them and be like try and make something along they like what they do, but I can't get it like head on. But they really is like kind of influenced me to make music and stuff because. Like around when I started making music with Juice, like I was really listening to Juice. I was like, yeah, this shit hard. Let me try this. So I guess you could say Juice.
So you have any future plans besides the show?
We got a festival coming up, don't we?
Yeah, in Texas.
Yeah, we got invited to a festival in like Houston or something from like
South by
his
Southwest
people.
or?
I don't know. Where is it, Kurt?
Nigga, I don't even know. I just know it's in Texas.
Yeah, we gonna find out.
Yeah, we thought it was in Houston, but we got an EP coming out. We're trying to get like as many KC, well, not as many KC artists, but like we're trying to get a good amount of like people on it too. But then it's also gonna be like a compilation tape. Yeah.
So you have anything else you want to say before we wrap this up?
Celebrity shit, bitch.
Yeah. So I'd like to thank you all for coming out. You know what I'm saying? For actually making time. You know what I mean?
Thank you.
So
Oh, hey, real quick. Let's shout him out. Alan came out to photograph this whole thing. Come on.
Get in the video.
Yeah, pop in, plug yourself, like plug your Instagram.
I don't even know my Instagram off the top of my head. I'm not gonna lie.
But yeah, he been taking flicks. That's the noise I was probably hearing.
My bad for the flash.
shout
No
out
worries,
to the photographer because I know the struggle. You know what I'm saying? My first photographer event was that thing.
Last night or the
That
other night?
event that we did. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
You had some dope photos.
Yeah, I'm surprised.
I was fucking with him. I was wondering why he was moving around, and I was like, oh, he had his camera with him.
Yeah, bro. Dude, yeah, I got a couple, you know me. But I'd like to thank you all for coming out. And this is it for the AP show. Peace.
Celebrity shit.
You trying to do that freestyle, bro?
Not really.